social media strategy deck. This is not a social media strategy deck. So let me tell you what actually goes into one because I don't like to gatekeep. My name is Sarah. I've been a social media manager for the past 3 years and I built a multi-six-figure agency within my first year. My clients literally pay me thousands to get this strategy built for them, but I'm going to give this to you because I want you to win. So let's get into it. So the very first page is a brand overview. The most important thing on this page is going to be your USP, and this is something that they should have answered inside of the new client questionnaire that you already sent them. Now the next page is a tone of voice. I like to show this on a scale because not every single client is going to 100% lean casual or 100% lean formal, and then also including some sort of little description here too. The next page is the social media goals. This is something that they already told you, but you want to make sure that you are matching what the KPIs are to the goals that you are going to track to make sure that you are on track to meeting their goals. Okay, the next section is the target audience, and this is the time that I spend the most time on because it should be really in-depth. So not only do we need to know their demographics, we also want to know their psychographics. Things that basically lead them to a buying decision is so important to know here. You even want to make sure that you're creating different personas with all of those things listed out in a case-by-case scenario, because this is also going to help you speak to one avatar, because as you know, when you speak to everyone in your content, you speak to no one. Okay, the next section is the competitor overview. I don't like to spend a lot of time on this because I truly believe that clients are a category of one. However, it is still important to know where you guys are kind of at and how your client compares to them. Okay, so the next section is your audit. So you want to make sure that whatever package that they are on, you have an audit for every single platform that you'll be posting to. Inside of the Instagram audit, you want to make sure that you're looking at the entirety of what needs to be audited. For example, their username, profile category, their bio, and things that you would want to change while working together to make sure that the profile is optimized. Now, along with the audit, you want to make sure that you have some sort of strategy. And because every single platform is different, you want to make sure that you have platform-specific strategies. Another thing that you want to include is the content pillars if you use them. So these are buckets of topics that you will be talking about inside of your content. If you don't use content pillars, you can just go ahead and scratch this page. What's really nice about this social media strategy template that I created for you is that it has 3 different platforms for audits and strategies. So Instagram, TikTok, and Pinterest. You also want to include some sort of example posting schedule. So what are you going to be posting on Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays? Now, even though you have the blueprint on how to create a social media strategy, don't be that person who spends hours designing and creating this because you're going to waste your time and your client's time. So if you want this exact 52-page template that includes Instagram, Pinterest, and TikTok, comment the word strategy and I'll send it to you.